Good afternoon, everybody. It is April 6th in the afternoon. Just going to take a quick break here because I got to go until 2 a.m. tonight. But here's an important message. Finding a real estate mentor. And lots of times we go to one of these real estate, investor classes or, they try to upsell you on everything, but they always tell you, find a mentor, find a mentor. And let me tell you the important things about finding a mentor. They often say, ask him if you can take him out to lunch. Um, Let me tell you something. Real estate people, the successful ones, you're not going to get to take them out to lunch. It would be not be a happy lunch for you because quite often they're interrupted and they have a lot going on, or they don't take lunch. Oftentimes I'm eating in my car or at the office at this desk or somewhere where else. I don't have time to socialize regarding real estate a lot of times with people. So people say, "Well, I'll take you out to lunch," and they say, "Take them out to a nice lunch, a $60 lunch or whatever." Um, no real estate investor wants to eat a lot and get sleepy, and yet $60 lunch they would probably lose a couple thousand because their time is so valuable if they know what they're doing. If you go out to my car, I'll take a tour of my car sometime. It's an office on wheels. Literally, I have a desk, computer, printer, you know, camera, equipment. It's funny. It's just like, we're so involved in what we do if we've been doing it for so long. We're not YouTubers. I see these young guys on there that have 6 or 8 properties in inventory, and they think they're a real estate expert. They've never gone through a curve. They've never gone through a downturn. They think these wedge deals are the way to go. Let me tell you something. There is so much. Some people don't know what they don't know. So if you're looking for a mentor, look for the people that are seasoned. They're professional, but they might have not had the most professional YouTube like me. Of course not. Or there's a couple other ones on there. One I recommend a book for. That's Flip Anything USA. I'm also a real estate educator, so I teach people in classes, but there's a difference there. If I have 100 people in my class and they're all paying $100 an hour, you can see that's a lot better than me taking somebody out to lunch or somebody taking me out to lunch. But we're seasoned professionals. See this house right here? That was my first house. I'm so old. I've been doing this so long. That was a one-room schoolhouse at one time, literally a one-room schoolhouse. I bought it when I was 18. My first payment, I still remember it, was $185.61 per month. Per month. And I didn't know how I was going to make it when I was 18. How am I going to make this payment of $185.61? And I bought it from a older lady. She was 80-something. Her name was Mabel. And she held the financing for me, but I did put 30-something down. And I did that by selling my stock. The only thing about my stock was it was livestock. It was literally cows. I sold my cows, had the down payment, and then she financed like 65% of it, 60% of it. Then I went in, renovated it, and rented it out for a couple years, and then flipped up to other properties. But that was I hate to say, a long time ago. There's been lots of deals since then. But I actually went and got my degree in real estate paid for my college tuition based on some of the proceeds from that house. And the funny thing is, I was an upstate country guy, upstate New York, and went to Manhattan, met Donald Trump and when he was still young, and he had just launched his book then. But there I went from the country to the highly competitive real estate markets on the face of the earth, and I was successful because of the things I've learned. I mean, I went to college and got a degree in real estate, but I knew a lot of it from self-education. And you can self-educate yourself too. You don't need a college degree. And I've got so many licenses, I can't even name them all off in the time of this video. I got so many certifications and specializations, and top REO asset manager in the country at one time. Done over 10,000 appraisals, certified and distinguished real estate educator. But you don't need all that. You just need to learn how to identify deals, learn value, know how to negotiate, and then you can start your real estate career. Not taking a $15,000 course, not taking a $10,000 course, not taking a $5,000 course. I can recommend a handful of books under $100. Watch some videos from a couple of people I recommend, and you'll be off. You'll be set. You'll be good. It just takes practice, practice, practice. You'll get to refine it. You got to look at a lot of properties, make a lot of offers, and you're going to make mistakes along the way. Everybody makes mistakes. There are times when sometimes I will, look at a property and I'll say, just because there's a amount of cash flow, should I buy it? And it's based on, well, I got this cash, let me just make a deal. I haven't made one in a little bit. But those are the kind of mistakes I'd make. So look into the teaching yourself based on experienced investors. Somebody that claims they have $6 million in real estate, they've only been doing it the last 4 or 5 years, 6 years during upturn, never experienced a cycle. I would say if you're looking to learn from somebody, make sure they're 50 plus and been doing it for 30 years. That will teach you. Those are the golden nuggets in the pile. I'm one of those. We hate to be the old guys in the business, but we have decades of experience, and that's where you're going to learn. Just because you bought something, or you're calling something a wedge deal, or you bought something for 150 and it's now worth 220, but they don't tell you they put 50 into it. That doesn't make you an investor. That doesn't. You have to have a strategy to be an investor. You have to have a strategy for buying properties. You got to have a strategy for holding properties. You got to have a strategy for selling properties. There's all different ways. There's also, you can invest in real estate without owning real estate. There's note buying and note selling. I've been active in that. Some people never invest in condos. I love condos. Some people specialize in, triple net leases, like a drugstore or a fast food restaurant or an auto parts store. So there's all sorts of specializations. And remember, all the real estate out there, if you're young, is going to change hands, because people are born, they get into the investment cycle, then they get into the liquidation cycle. So it all changes hands. It all can come around. And if you educate yourself, you can get it to come around to you. As I said, I'm not a YouTuber, but I don't know if I have a subscribe button or a like button, but hit them if I do have them. And I'll put up more videos and give you more commentary, and it will be not only educational but also market updates and stuff that will enhance your ability to participate in being a great investor. Yes, I do have the universityofsuccess.com. Right now I'm now got that down. We're reworking it, but I'm teach pre-licensed classes for real estate agents, continuing education for real estate agents. I teach, well, up until this virus thing, I was in the classroom teaching real estate. But I know I'm a great educator, but I'm a better investor. And that's from a natural grab I took to it when I was 18, and I bought my first house, and it's been no looking back ever since. It's always looking forward to the next deal. And when you get so busy like that and you refine yourself so much, you become known in the marketplace. But you got to get out there every single day. It's not like a lot of these courses teach you, and you'll watch, and they get a deal, and then boom, up and down, and there's a long length in between. If you're really an investor, you're active every day in either finding the next deal, using what you have to make the best return on the deals or properties you hold, or looking at, hey, this property I should get rid excuse me. This property I should get rid of and move on to the next one. We all look back and say, oh, I wish I never sold that. I wish I never sold that. And some we wish we did sell. We're a lot quicker. But you always have to it's a daily thing. I'm constantly busy. I'll be here till probably 2 a.m. I have a passion for it, a love for it, but it's continuous. Once you get into it, it's like jumping into a river with a strong current. It's got you. You're not going to be able to swim back upstream. So, good luck to you all. Hit that like and subscribe button if I have it, because more people that hear this, the more people I can refer to. There's other great YouTubers on here that know real estate. Um, they're over 50. So, let's talk.